If everybody knows they're going to die, there's a lot of like weird things going on in the background. Like this dude's eating another dude's foot. This dude's killing somebody.
Why would you eat?
I don't know, just because you imagine that point of madness, you know, just like, we're going to die. Everyone loses it, and fucking the rules of society go out the door, and suddenly it becomes just man is reduced to his most base elements. And I got to imagine someone out there is like, I've always wanted to eat a foot.
Huh. That wouldn't occur.
That's where my imagination
I used to figure everyone would either be perform whatever, you know, it would immediately go to sex.
Right.
For the majority of people, it would be sex.
I bet you even then you wouldn't get a lot of that, because I think there's still
terror is like not an aphrodisiac.
No, I don't think you get hard knowing that you're going to die. But I also feel that there's still people would still maintain hope. Like, no way I'm getting involved in something crazy like that, because seconds before the plane hits the ground, I'm going to jump in the air and then I'll live. Because I won't, you know, like they'll be trying to figure out ways to do bargaining, how to live through a plane crash. So I doubt there'd be a lot of that going on. But
I would sit there and go like, if I masturbate hard enough, maybe I'll survive the plane crash.
If I could produce enough fucking sperm, I'll create a
bubble,
of some sort.
It'd be like
the cum bubble that will save my life.
What was that Sylvester Stallone movie where it was like
Demolition Man, where the car immediately fills with foam and shit.
If we all fill this plane with semen, perhaps when we hit impact, it'll just be like a hard.
Or are you even thinking about everybody on the plane? Or I mean, because it's unrealistic to think that your balls can produce enough semen to fill the plane. But however, you could be like, I can lock myself into the bathroom and fill this with cum and save my own life. It's conceivable that the human body would find some bizarre way to produce the male human body.
Sperm.
Enough sperm to cushion you in a bathroom. So you're essentially you may die from drowning in your own fucking shot. But I think that's conceivable. I think it's ridiculous to think you could fill a whole plane body and save everyone.
I would say that most people are like, it's ridiculous to say that you can fill a bathroom.
I think it's a stretch, but I think
it's a smaller stretch.
Yes.
Maybe I could get everybody to jerk off in the bathroom.
Yeah, like, look, we all can't live, but one of us can to tell the tale. What I need from all of you gentlemen is to follow me to the bathroom, jerk off with the door open, and as soon as you all come collectively at once, quick close the door.
Leave me in here. Write me letters. Give me your letters.
I'll pass on your words to the living. I'm here. I'll do it.
And I'll have sperm.
Yes, that's true.
So you could, we don't quite, I don't know how I'm going to separate them all out once I crash land.
It's kind of a crapshoot.
So, you might
It'll be a turkey baster and a prayer for your spouses.
But you could live on.
Mm-hmm.
They could survive past that.
That's a fair deal. Somebody comes presents me with that, with the 30 seconds it takes for us to hit the fucking earth. I'd be like, yeah. The amount of time it took me to mull it over. Yes. So anyway, you've been in Pittsburgh. I've just joined you in Pittsburgh.
I have been
I'm here for a week, but then I go home. I'll go back and forth till Thanksgiving. I left the S out. Thanksgiving. And then I'll be here. It's kind of strange. I swallowed my ass.
That could be another thing.
Yeah.
I'm from the South North. Come on over
for Thanksgiving.
Do you
like Thanksgiving? God!
What if you only had one thing to be thankful for?
It's true, man. Sit down with someone who's real bitter and shit. Like, here we are gathered for Thanksgiving. Not me. I'm here for Thanksgiving.
For food. I'm hungry.
I'm not even thankful for that because I've seen the menu and I'm turkey again. I'm just glad that my hemorrhoid went away. Thanksgiving. Other than that, it's all shit. Well, that's an interesting blessing, Uncle Dave. We watched The Invasion last night, the latest updated Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Okay.
With Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
This movie has been done, it's based on the book, The Body Snatchers. Mm-hmm. But the movie's been done in the late 50s, early 60s, the original black and white. Then they did it in the 70s, the Philip Kaufman version with Donald Sutherland. Then they did it in the 90s, which a lot of people didn't see. That's the one...
Abel Ferrara.
Abel Ferrara, very good poll. Set on an army base, Forrest Whitaker's in it, and the little broad from Scent of a Woman. She was in
Gabrielle
Anwar. Wow, man, you're on fucking fire. You're like a walking IMDb.
Isn't one of the Tillys in it?
Yeah, Meg Tilly.
Meg Tilly's in it.
There's a line in that movie that I fucking stole for Dogma, where she goes when Meg Tilly becomes a body snatcher.
Yeah.
And she's talking to either her sister, no, her husband.
Yeah.
And she's kind of revealed to be a body snatcher. She's like, "Go where? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna hide?" You know, because she's saying that they're everywhere. And Rufus says that to Bethany, where she finds, "Where are you gonna go, Bethany? Where are you gonna run?" When she finds out. I took it from that movie. Not a lot of people admitting to stealing from.
That would have been an interesting turn in that movie if suddenly he was like.
That's what that movie needed. That's what we were waiting for in the latest Body Snatchers was the. But they never do it. And this one, no pods. It's about spores. It's about like a space spore.
Like a mold.
Yeah, and the way they transfer it is they just spit in your mouth. It's kind of hot.
Ew.
Yeah, it's kind of like
hot?
corn. No, but
spit in their hand.
Yeah,
rub it
fucking
on their genitals.
Do a hand job.
You're like, this is awesome.
It's like, how do you become one? How do we stop this from happening? It's like, look, if anyone tries to give you a hand job by spitting in their palm, just don't do it. You won't be body snatched.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, that's a tough call. I could be a soulless zombie, part of a bored collective, and all I have to do is get a hand job. I like hand jobs, especially moist ones. People, because they couldn't have any difference. They couldn't have resistance. They couldn't have anybody out there being different. Like they told her, because she was like, "What about Oliver?" That was her kid. And she's talking to her ex-husband who's been snatched, and he's just like, "Well, he's immune, so we're going to have to kill him." And so that made her fight more. Then the ending was real bad, but because those movies need to end hopelessness with utter fucking
and
despair.
they didn't want to do that.
No, and they went like.
And then the
we find a
spores,
way out.
yeah, penicillin.
Yeah, well, it was kind of like that.
Sperm. Was it sperm?
Yeah, like eat this, jerk off in someone's mouth. He's like, "Hey, I feel mad."
Pretty good.
Like, welcome back. Yeah, in this version, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but here comes a spoiler. So if you're planning to see this movie and you want to be surprised, just cover your ears. They at the end they cure it, which kind of sucked. Yeah, it's lame. That goes against the principle.
What if it was
of
sperm though?
And
you have been like, that's the most ambitious movie ever made.
If they had done that version, where like we found the way to stop it or cure these people or pull them out of their body snatch.
Sperm kills spores.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant what if in real life I'd be drinking gallons of cum. But I'd be like, I'd immediately have called you and been like, "Come over, I will rewatch the movie. I must see your reaction to this bizarre twist in the third act."
Or it's literally just like shot after shot of like people jerking off.
Yeah, like
dicks.
Daniel Craig is jerking off in Nicole Kidman's mouth. And you're sitting there going, "Why didn't you just jerk off in a cup and she drink it?" And they're like, "Nah, it's not visually interesting." Yeah, we want to end on a very sexy note. Yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, that movie really captures the imagination, though. That concept of the body snatched.
I mean, like, ultimately it would, to me, once again, it's not being suspicious of everybody, but you're not suspicious of your own wife.
Well, not now. She's an intimate.
Yeah, but my thing
when
is,
I first met her, yeah, she was interviewing me. I'm like, oh, maybe she wants to write a bad story.
The whole point of, like, why it's scary is suddenly the idea of, like, you have no idea who to trust.
Right.
That to me is the.
But to me, you instantly know who to trust because all you have to do is talk to one of these body snatched people for like 2 minutes, and just be like, and just test them constantly. Like if you were like, I'm suspecting you of body snatch, and I would say, pull your cock out because I want to suck it, and I gauge your reaction. If you're like, all right, then I'm like, ah! But if you're like...
But you're not body.
No, but I'd like the noise, so I'd do it anyway. But if you're like...
You'd be the fucking guy who's not switched over. That would be like, get him!
Running around. They're like, what's weird is he's not even one of us.
Like, this is the best.
Yeah, but he seems down for the cause. He's a joiner.
He's doing it because the guy's gay. Flushing out gay people.
But yeah, I'm like, how to flush out a swish. Welcome to the Bikini Atoll website, a project that is 10 years old as of May 1st, 2007. Bikini Atoll is located in the Central Pacific and is one of the 29 atolls and 5 single islands that form the Republic of the Marshall Islands. It's perhaps best known for its role in a series of nuclear tests conducted by the United States in the 40s and the 50s.
Yes.
So is that where the term bikini comes from? All the scientists running around in like little G's and
they're like, that's
covering their nipples.
Atomic energy.
Put this on, you'll be safe.
Just cover your nipples and your naughties.